friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the new and old subscribers. Guys, you guys seem to like my soap videos, so I got a request to do or talk about black soap for kids, and this person requested that I do a video for black soap for kids from the age of 6 and above. When you're making black soap for kids, you know, black soap is something that is natural. You don't need to add a lot of things. It's not like when you're making for adults that want to brighten, that want to lighten and all that. You can actually use natural ingredients for this soap, and this is going to glow your child's skin. It's going to brighten it up naturally. So there are not even so many things to add to this soap. So what you're going to need is, and I'll be putting the list somewhere in this video for you guys to see. You're going to need your black soap, your black Ghana soap. If you cannot get Ghana soap, you can get that. Here we call it herbal soap, but it's this soap that it's almost like sand. Okay, that soap helps with rashes for your child, helps with eczema. But if you cannot get that, the better one to get is the Ghana black soap. So you're going to get your Ghana black soap depending on the amount you want to use. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about this small one. That small one right now is 8,000 and something naira. So you're going to get that black soap, and you're going to get whitening ball, white ball. Okay, white ball. So Ghana white ball soap, not the whitening ball. Ghana white ball soap. Another thing you're going to get is anti-reaction soap. Okay, this is going to protect the skin from reacting, you know, to anything, or it's going to help with itching, with eczema and all those stuff. Okay, so after you get that, your next thing you're going to get is, I would say sulfur, but a lot of people react to sulfur, which is why I'm not going to add sulfur to this. So your Ghana black soap, Ghana white ball, or you can just say white ball. I'll put in the pictures for you guys somewhere too in this video or as I'm talking. Ghana white ball, and then anti-reaction soap. So you're going to need these three soap, and what you need to add to this is your turmeric powder. So you're going to be adding a tablespoon of turmeric powder to this recipe. You're also going to be adding honey. So for the honey, I would say go with, there's this measuring cup, the smallest one. Yeah, you can go with it. Add honey inside this. There's also this liquid they call anti-reaction. So what this does, that it helps to, it's brown. It's they call it black soap waste. I think it's the waste gotten from black soap. So it's brown and it is liquidy. So you're going to pour it inside the soap. This also helps to clear the skin. It also helps to prevent rashes. It helps to rashes, with eczema and other skin disease that, you know, can be gotten. So you have to put it, I can't remember, Omiaro, that's the name, Omiaro. So you're going to need that, and also you're going to add it to it. Like I said, I'm going to put in the ingredients for you guys somewhere in the video, and I'll be writing what I'm talking about as well, so you can see it. And next thing you're going to add is, after you added your turmeric, you're going to add sandalwood. Add a teaspoon of sandalwood to this, and then you can go in with your mulberry powder. So these are just the things you need to incorporate into this soap. There's no much thing to, you know, put in. If she's a child or is a child, or they are, you know, they are kids, you don't want to overwork their skin. So this is something that is good. Another thing you can add if you want to go all out, I would say pineapple powder, papaya powder, and carrot powder. Okay, add it. Then also glycerin, add glycerin. So if you're adding those powders, you can put 1 tablespoon each. These powders may make your soap not to foam. What you can do is add cocomide to this. This is a foaming agent that is going to help boost the foaming effect, that your soap is going to foam. So you want to put all of this. Check out my previous video on how I made that soap. You can do that method. I like that method very well because it is very easy. It is a heat method, and it also helps with germs, you know, to, if there's any germs, it helps to like eliminate it and all that. So you can check out the previous video. I will link it in the description box and also put it here for you to see. That helps a whole lot, and it does not stress. I don't want stress, so yeah, it does not stress me out at all. So that's what I do. So you put all of this together and then mix. You don't need to add preservative in this soap, but just make sure when you want to bathe, you take the one you want to use, or if you take more, don't put it back, because you don't want water to be mixed with this because of bacteria. Okay, so you mix all of this inside, and yeah, that's your soap. Leave it for 24 hours. After 24 hours, use go in with your hand again, mix before you put it in your container and before you start using it. Your child skin is going to be, oh la la, it's going to be really nice. And you can add fragrance if you want. I'm not really a fan of fragrance because I don't know, except it's natural fragrance, but if it's not any other fragrance, I'm not really interested, because I've worked with fragrance before and it affected my skin, and I don't do that. So yes, that's it. Am I missing anything? Yeah, another thing too is that you can make these powders yourself. You don't need to break the bank to make this soap. Maybe the only thing you can buy is just the soap, the soaps. Then oh yeah, you're also going to add shea butter. You're also going to add shea butter to your mixture. Okay, so for the pineapple, the carrot, the papaya, and it's something you can make yourself. Okay, even the turmeric powder, it's something you can make yourself. I love making these things myself, especially now that the weather is really hot, or if there's a summertime season. I love making my powders myself, because I know that yes, this is what is in there, and you know, the smell is different, the look, the feel is different. So you can just make it how you can make your own. If it's the pineapple, slice it into something very flat like that. You can squeeze the water, but for me, I don't squeeze the water, I just spread them. If you have hair dryer or air fryer or some oven, just put it in there so that it can, you know, be dried up and grind. If it's the carrot, grate it, do it like that. But if you don't have all those things, you sun it outside. I sun dry my things all the time. You do it, you make sure you have something to cover, like a filter shaft, to just cover it to prevent flies from, you know, gathering or entering inside. Then it's going to dry. Give it 2 days, 3 days, it will dry up, and then you blend and use. So these are ways to get your things natural and, you know, they are way cheaper to use, because you can buy 100 naira carrots, 15 naira or 100 naira pineapple, 15 naira or 100 naira papaya, instead of going to buy, you know, they sell 1,000 something one day, is 2,000 this, 2,000 that. These are things you can do on your own. So I would advise that if you cannot, if you don't want to buy, make yourself. If you don't want to make, the only things you can buy is something like the mulberry powder. You can buy like the mulberry powder, bearberry powder, and put. If you don't see bearberry powder, you can go with mulberry powder. These are ingredients that are very safe for kids, and then tend to brighten and glow the skin. Okay, carrot helps to glow the skin very well. So use this, and don't forget to add your cocomide to make it foam. I love you guys, and I hope this video was useful to you guys. Don't forget to like, share, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I love you, and I'll see